Alright, today I'm going to start on this piece of cherry. This was cut right at the ground, and you can see it's kind of got like a burl look to it. I'm not real sure if that's a burl forming at the bottom or what it is, but you can see where a limb has grew out right here, and I think maybe a limb has healed over right here. But I'm hoping to get some real nice figure out of this piece. What I'll probably do is I'll cut it right here, and then this, given this is a good solid piece of wood here I know of, there'll probably be some dead pockets in here from the branches that grew out. And looking at right here, it does look like the shape of a burl kind of starting to take place. But this will become the base of the bowl, so that I know I'll get a good tenon for my chuck. And this tree was leaning, and it's a hardwood, so the pith has moved, and you'll see that when I flip it over. Now this has been covered in anchor seal because I knew it'd be some time before I could turn it. And right here you can see the pith as it's moved off center, and what you end up with is a lot of reaction wood. And the way that works is this tree was leaning this way, and what that does is that pushes that pith down, and your reaction wood builds up on the top. So all this right here is under tension, and all the wood formed on this side would be under compression. And you can see I've got some rot taking place in the center of the pith here. So in all, should make a pretty nice bowl. I'm hoping that the sails, as they've grew, maybe I'll end up with some wavy sails in the wood, and maybe some swirls. So really interested to see how this turns out. So if you want to see the end result, just stay with me on making these videos, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, got it cut. Just going to show you real quick. You can see the reaction wood, the pith. You can see where a limb began to grow out, and then something must have happened to it early in the tree, and the limb died or got broke off, and this is a pocket formed by that limb. The lateral meristems simply grew over the broken limb, and then the tree has grew since then, leaving this pocket. So that's something good to know if you're a big carver. Those things you want to watch out for. And but what I'm going to show you is this is the biggest diameter of the bowl, and I've got some round blanks right here. And what I'm going to do is just try to find the center so I know where to get it mounted. I start turning my bowls between centers, and so you can see right here, it's going to give me a close look at what I'm dealing with. That's a 9-inch, a good 9-inch diameter with some extra hanging over the sides. That'll be plenty, especially if I'm wanting to do a live edge bowl. Given the way it's cut, the bark will be formed on the outside, and then the rim will be almost 90 degrees to the bowl shape. So now I've got this marked. A pencil or a marker will usually work, but since this wood's wet and I've got it sealed, I'll just take a paddle bit right here, stick it in the hole, and simply mark my center. And then I've got my mark right here, and that's where I will drive my drive center into, and then I will pull the tailstock up to it and try to get the bowl semi-balanced. I will probably just try to get the bowl where this right here is 90 degrees to my bed on the lay. So when I get this bottom turned, then I'll know that when I flip it around, I'll be dealing with a close to flat surface.